Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this update we are going to check out Near Protocol's price chart. And if you remember, in the previous video we were right in here and I was saying if we get a move up and in it we take this important high, fair enough, we can count on yet another short-term move on the upside, and then we're gonna have a move down. On the other hand, if we get a rather strong move in order to take this low, at that point we need to count on this scenario, which suggests we are having probably an A, B, C zigzag. Now, in your protocol, first things first, I think this move might actually continue a little bit more, but I also think that this is going to soon come to an end. Why is that? Let's go around here. Okay, so you see, in an A, B, C zigzag, sub waves are going to be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A. Correction for wave B, maybe ABC, maybe WXY, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into C. Let's go on the live chart and count some waves. So I think we can all agree, since we also talked about it in the previous update, this is an impulse down. Now I'm going to say it. This is an A, B, C running flat into wave B to about this point, and from this high. Sure, this is actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but on a higher degree. I'm thinking it might be into a wave 1, followed by that this is maybe, yes, I think like a flatter structure into wave 2, and then the current move down, it's gonna be into wave 3, and then we're gonna have correction for 4 and yet another short-term move down into wave 5. So as you can see, in my opinion, it seems like that we have actually completed the majority of this move. That's why, number one, I think this is not over yet, and number two, I think soon this is going to come to an end. Now, what can be a likely target for this thing? Well, I think you can get help from Fibonacci's, and let's put our Fibonacci retracement from this point to about this high. Okay, so far we are around the 61.8% level. However, I'm thinking this might be a bit of a deep correction structure down. So that means we may reach to all the way down here about the 78%, around $2.50. So please consider in your protocol another move down in the short term in order to reach to about here. And then from this area, we want to see a very strong bounce back, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave without a lot of overlapping of the waves. Okay, the move up itself, honestly, it doesn't really matter. It is kind of predictable. You need to pay full attention to the shape of that move. If we get a slow and choppy move, that means we are having a correction, and at that point, unfortunately, we need to count on at least yet another solid move down. On the other hand, if, like we said it earlier, we get a very strong bounce, okay, that can be a good sign suggesting the low of our correction in near protocol is already in, and the next target can be reaching to somewhere around the higher band of this region, about $3.6. But I think at that time we may actually get a break of this level and go much more higher than that. For now, let's not talk about those scenarios. Let's focus on the current move down, which I do think is going to continue just a bit, but I'm hoping soon this is going to come to an end. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in your chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.